welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my first video of 2024. In today's video, I thought it would be super fun to see what the highest rated and lowest rated books on my physical TBR would be and to read them. So as I was going through my Goodreads ratings, surprisingly, the lowest rated book was Twilight by Stephenie Meyer. Let me just go on and see what the actual rating was. I don't think it was a terrible rating, but it definitely did surprise me to see it as one of the lowest ones on my Goodreads. So Twilight is rated a 3.65. So this is going to be the first book that we start off with in this video, since it is the lowest rated, so I can kind of go in with those expectations. The highest rated book on my physical TBR currently is actually Ignite Me by Tahereh Mafi. I've just recently gotten back into the Shatter Me series, so I'm actually kind of excited to read this one. And also I was already super excited about the second book, so this is the third book in the Shatter Me series, and let me just check the rating. So the rating for Ignite Me is a 4.47, so we have like a good solid 1-star gap in between these. I'm just actually really surprised about Twilight. I have never read any Twilight book, and I've also never watched the movies, which is why I thought it would be super exciting to start off with reading these books, and I can kind of watch the movies after I finish them. So I started reading this book, and I'm currently on page 24, chapter 2, open book. Bella just moved in with her father in Fork from Phoenix, Arizona. She just had her first sight of Edward Cullen. So I literally know nothing about this book except that there are vampires and werewolves. I'm pretty much going into it blind, and also the back said give me absolutely nothing, which I love. I actually do really like that. So I am going to be reading this first, and yeah, let's go. Currently at Nick's house, I am on page 106 of Twilight now, and I'm kind of eating it up. So that just might be me not knowing the story, and like I'm just going in with zero expectations, or maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just feeling it. But I want to keep reading. Maybe I could get 50% tonight. That's a big statement. That's pretty bold. I guess we'll see.
Hello, update.
I literally have made no progress. Now I'm on page 116, so I read 10 pages, and I said I wanted to get to 50% tonight. That's what we're gonna try to accomplish. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna read now.
Is this still recording? Can't even see her. She just like blends up.
So you all might be thinking like, oh, it's the same night. No, it's not. I passed out last night. I don't even think I read that much. I ended on page 146, chapter 9. I was so tired. I was just not gonna get anything done. And today, what happened was, I'm a full-time college student, so I had to write an essay and take a quiz and lecture notes and all that fun stuff. So I didn't get any reading done today, which is super sad. However, it needed to be done. So now it's 6:30. I don't know if you can see. And I can finally start reading. I'm really liking this book so far, and I think I might have said this last night, but I went into it with zero expectations. I have no idea what Twilight is about, except for the fact that there's vampires and werewolves. But I just got to the part in the book where dots are starting to connect, and Bella, I think, is realizing Edward is a vampire. So I think we're getting into the good stuff right now, and I'm pretty sure she is taking a trip to Seattle with Edward soon, so I think that's where I'm at. I'm gonna have to like refresh myself since I didn't read last night, but that's the game plan. Okay, we need to talk for a second because I'm actually so confused. One, I just put on a Spotify playlist. It's called Reading Twilight in the Rain. It looks like this. Giving such good vibes, okay? What I'm confused about is I'm literally, I think, only a couple pages into this chapter. Same one I was on before, chapter 9. Bella literally just like told Edward the theory that he was like a vampire and he got it from Jacob, and she got all this information from Jacob, and he literally is just like, I don't know if this is sarcastic, if he's like feeding into her theory, but like he's actually talking about just like casually being a vampire. Like, are we not? Why is she not like reacting? Maybe that's just me. I'm really confused. Like, I feel like she would be like, oh my god, what the? You're a vampire? Like, get me out of the car. I'm alone in a car with you going to Seattle by myself with you, a vampire who drinks blood. Now I need to keep reading. I don't understand what's going on at all. I'm lost. I am going to read Twilight to go to sleep, obviously. This is taking me a little bit longer than I thought it was going to, but that's because I have like other things to do in life and I can't just sit and read while I was on break. I really want to see what my progress is on Goodreads, so let's see. I am 42% through the book, but now I'm a little bit confused because this looks over 50. This book has me in a chokehold right now. I don't know what the second one is called. What is the second one called? New Moon. I want it immediately. Like, I will go and buy it tomorrow. And I don't know why this is rated so low. Maybe I'll go through and see why. Possibly at the end. I don't want to ruin anything for myself, but we'll see. But if this is already like pretty high up for me, like right now it's 4 stars. I want to see what what Ignite Me is gonna be. I ended up getting to chapter, I don't remember if I read last night, so I'm just gonna read now. I feel like I've been missing out on something my entire life. I clearly am. I want to finish this book today. I don't know if it's going to be possible, but I got all my homework out of the way. All I have to do is go to the gym and do my English class tonight. So I guess we'll see, but I'm going to try to get a good chunk of this done because I have to go to the gym at 4 and it's 2 o'clock. So if I read for 2 hours, I feel like I could get close. Wait. It said, and I quote, "I love you," I whispered. And Edward replies with, "You are my life now." Oh, I love that. I gotta tab that at some point, so I'm gonna just dog ear it for now. I finished Twilight. I'm gonna give it a solid 4 stars. I'm not gonna talk about it though because I'm gonna post my January wrap up. So it'll be in depth in that video. So now I get to start Ignite Me, which was the highest rated book on my physical TBR on my Goodreads. This one I'm actually excited about because where I left off in Unravel Me, Juliet was unhinged. She was ready to fight everyone, fight the world. Gonna start Ignite Me.
I'm gonna buy a PlayStation Plus on my backup account so I can play 2K and then make a new player. 2K.
Anyways, I'm gonna start reading Ignite Me tonight. We'll see how far we get. This is probably gonna be my first completed book of February, so I'm excited. It's the next morning and I'm on chapter 13. Don't even know if you're gonna see that of Ignite Me, because while I was getting ready today, I decided to just listen to it on audiobook Spotify to get a little bit done, because I feel like Twilight took me a second because I was actually savoring it and I'm so excited. And now that I'm thinking about it, I rated it a 4 stars, but I might be switching it to 5. But here's the progress through the book. I just feel like this is Julia and Warner's time, or at least that's what I'm hoping for. So, going to read this today. I feel like it's going to be a pretty fast-paced read just because the way Tara Mafi writes is super easy to read. It's beautifully written, but it's super easy to read and get through. Right, it's now the end of the day and I am on page 132 of Ignite Me. So far, it is a little bit slower than I thought, but I guess because of where we left off in the last book, we need to get things going again. But now I get to read, to go to sleep, and then tomorrow we'll finish this book.
What?
I hate this guy. He's
Not
terrible.
real, so.
Yeah, but if he was, ugh, terrible. I know I probably look atrocious in this last clip. I'm filming my outro like this because I need to get ready and then I need to film my January wrap up, but I don't want to wear the same thing in it, so I'm just going to film this like this. I finished Ignite Me. I don't know how it's possible, but both of these books were 5 stars for me. I don't know how, but I'm in love. This book is everything I wanted and more. And I can't spoil literally anything, and I will talk a little bit oh, this isn't in my January wrap-up. Today's February 1st, my first book of February. Anyways, this book was literally so good. So was Twilight, and I'm going to be thinking about these so much. I just know it. I'm going to Barnes & Noble or Target today. This is just not even a part of this video, but I will be either expanding my Shatter Me collection or my Twilight collection. Depends on which one I'm in the mood for. But Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I literally love these and I'm really trying to put in a lot of effort into them. So if they come out slowly, or I say like, hey, I'm posting a video and it takes me like a couple of weeks to put out, it's because I'm really just trying to improve what I put out there. I want to be happy with my product. I want you guys to be happy with my product. See you in the next video.